Hello friends, welcome to the channel. So in this video we are going to see how we can integrate Hibernate in Quarkus. So let's start. So first we have to download a Quarkus app to our local from the quarkus.io. So this is kind of default application which I have already downloaded. So if you run, so we can see stop and run. This is what it is, the default application. Hello. So this is coming from the Quarkus application. Okay, so to add Hibernate capabilities in this application, so what we have to do is we have to first add the dependency. So for this we have to add Hibernate dependency, and we have to add the database dependency. So for in this application we are going to use uh, Postgres. So we will add Postgres dependency also. So these are the dependency which we need to add. Okay, so copy this thing and let's add here. So we added Postgres because we are going to use the Postgres database and the Hibernate ORM dependency. So this is what we have done. Then after that, to make, so we have to configure our basically the data source. So for that, basically we have to give the detail of the database actually. So for that we have to give this one Quarkus.data source. Okay, so this is what it is. So I have its Postgres DB kind, username Postgres, password is also Postgres, and this is on localhost. So we can give this one. So Control C, then Control V. So this is the database related data source related configurations, and this is one Hibernate related configuration. Okay, so for this, so this will automatically actually it will create the table and drop it and basically create it when we run our application. Okay, so in this video we are going to just see how we can integrate and how the Hibernate will work. Okay, then the more detail code operation and all we will see in the following videos. Okay, so this is what we have done. Now what we have to do is let's use these things. So we will create one new package. Let's name it Hibernate. Okay, so here we will create sub packages. One is service and one is repository. Okay, so 2 and 1 we will make it object bio classes. Okay, so for this we will just take simple bio new Java class. We will take student, just a simple one. Okay, so we will add later. So the bio class would be at the rate. So this is the entity, it should be entity Java X persistence. Okay, so now let's take long id we will give. Okay, then we will give string name. Okay, then what we will do is we will generate getter and setter for both the fields. Okay, so this is done. So for id we will mark it as id. Okay, and so we will make it generator at the rate sequence generator. Okay, and here the name we will take it student rater. Okay, then so generated value we have to mention the generator. Okay, so generator is student id generator. So we can add a custom generator also, so we will see those things later. Okay, so this is done. Then repository we will uh, one repository we will take student, let's see, I student repo. So this will be interface only. Okay, so we will add later. So here what we will do is let's say only uh, public void save. So we will just save the students. Okay, single student is going to be saved. Okay, so let's implement this guy. Student repo implements I student repo, and we will implement methods save. Okay, so this is what we have done. So here basically we have to add the rate. Here we can inject our, we can inject here entity manager we need to. Okay, so we have injected the entity manager, so it is done. And here em dot persist student. Okay, so here it is done. So in the service we can write one service class I student service. So here it should be public void save only. So here also it will take the student std. Okay, so now we can make class student service. Okay, so here implements I student service. so that we can implement methods. Okay, so here we can add the rate inject our student repo. So this is done, and student repo dot save std. Okay, so this is also done. So now what we have to do is, let's use this guy to do. So here we can just simply we can say, let's inject the service class here at the rate inject student student service. Okay, service. Now service dot save student. So for that we have to create student object, student std1 equal to new student. Okay, then std1 dot, so id would be, so id will be automatic generated, so we don't have to basically set here. Okay, so get name dot set name. Okay, set name here we will say, let's we can just take a name Ajay. Okay, and we will pass it student1. Okay, so now we can run here. What it is saying, let's see what's the issue. Students unsatisfied dependency for Hibernate service students and qualifiers. Okay, because we have to mark this guy at the rate application scoped. Okay, and the same thing what we have to do is student repo also we have to mark it as at the rate application scoped. Okay, so let's run again. So it has been started properly. So now we can just see hello. Okay, so saying transaction is not active, so mark it as transactional. So we have to mark this guy as at the rate transactional. Okay, so let's again, we don't need to, this will automatically reload, so we can reload. Okay, so this is success. So we can go here and we can check. So if we change the name, so I have already, so every run it will basically drop the table and it will create again. We want to see the logs also, we can enable. So we'll see those in the next video. So for this we can just change any name, letting resource. So here we can say let us try and learn. Okay, so this is what we have done. Now let's run it again, and now you can see here, let us try and learn. So this is the basic setup what we have done for Hibernate and Postgres. So later we can, in the following video we will see the CUD operation and many more functionalities of the Hibernate. Okay, thank you guys, thanks for watching.